All right, folks, here we go. We are at the 2019 Spring Jam. We are in Holtsville at the Sachem Sports Complex. This is a championship matchup against with the Smithtown Bulls running in their whites, facing off against Sayville in purple. That was Nico Cottage down for that face-off. Great effort, and then he was able to sweep that back to an awaiting flanker, so to win that possession. First look at the Bulls' offense here. That's Garrett Mangles getting bopped on the head. No flag on that one. This is a repeat from the first game of the day. Okay, so on that chase, they award the possession back to White. That was Fitzsimmons on the shot that went wide left. Sorry, we've got Fitzsimmons to Mangles, 36, who's going to set up the offense. Mangles goes downhill. Gets checked from behind. And that pass doesn't connect. Mangles picks off the pass. Noche gets called for a pass without possession. Number 3 carrying downfield, passes across. That was Brendan Tobin deflecting that pass and sending that loose ball all the way upfield to be scooped up by Noche. Great job there by Tobin. Noche hits Rooney. Rooney hits Mangles. Mangles goes one-on-one with a defender. Goes downtown, puts the first points on the board for this game. Bulls take an early lead, 1-0. Nico Cottage down for another faceoff, flanked near side by Thomas Baraselli. Far side is Vanderbrink, number 44. Illegal procedure on White. I don't know how they called that. Number 18 was sitting on the ball. I don't know how they award that this way, but they did. So we'll just have to play it as it is. Mangles comes back out onto the field after the face-off team swapped. We got a timeout by the ref. And we're underway. Flag is down on Vanderbrink's shot to that offensive player. Vanderbrink will roll off and will be, I believe, a 60-second man down. We'll be back. And on the whistle, we'll be underway with again, I believe it'll be a 60-second man down. Man down package consists of Trebbing, Tobin, Noche, Tirana, and Baraselli. On the whistle, here we go. At 25 seconds on my clip clock when that whistle went off. Try to keep an eye on the clock for you. All right, number 42 comes around the corner, fires to the far side, puts a point on for Sayville, tying it up at 1. Cottage down for the face-off. Baraselli near side. Noche far side. I'm sorry I didn't pay attention to the exact time this game got underway. I'll try to get a spectator to give me a heads up on when that was. Oh, you're kind of not allowed to do that, kid. Okay, Cottage came up with that ground ball eventually. Mangles is waiting for the rest of his midfielders to join the fray. Sorry, I think I got the shot, but not the goal. So Devlin spun through trouble, went high to low, puts one on the board for the Bulls, and they'll take another lead here at 2-1. Cottage with a sweep on that one. He runs downhill, finds Devlin on the crease, who very quickly tucks one in. Hopefully my tent didn't get in the way of that. Puts another point on the board for the Bulls. And the second goal of the game from Michael Devlin, number 14. On this face-off, we've got Mangles far side, Baraselli near side. Cottage was down for the face-off. He swept through. We've got a ground ball happening here. Mangles ends up coming up with that one. He'll hold on to that while they swap out the face-off package. Dylan Rail feeds the X. Rooney feeds Devlin. Devlin nets another one. All right, that was Rooney, Devlin. Another point on. 4-1 here. About 30 minutes remaining in this game. Cottage down for another face-off. Malandruckalo near side. Vanderbrink far side. Sweeps through. Vanderbrink will scoop that one up. Uncontested. Vanderbrink is carrying. Feeds over to Mangles. And will run down into the box. Third midfielder is Will Fitzsimmons, number 4, carrying now. Hits Devlin. Fitzsimmons runs downhill, pushes it back up to the top. Devlin swims. Ball pops out. Ground ball. Scooped up by Vanderbrink behind the cage. Oh! Defenseman gets in the way of that shot. That was a stinger. They're going to give him an injury timeout. Make sure he's okay. He's going to hustle off. That was a laser beam. Ryan Rooney inbounding here near side. Feeds Devlin. Devlin carries behind. Pass gets picked off. Long pole carries over. Chased down by Fitzsimmons. And pass will run out of bounds and go white. The Johnny T will be taking that ball in on the whistle, number 22, way down on the far side of the field. Feeds up to Mangles, who will carry upfield uncontested. Fitzsimmons runs downhill. Finds Rooney behind the cage. Rooney's looking for a feed. He finds Vanderbrink. The pass doesn't connect, and it's going to run almost out of bounds right here in front of the camera. There it is. Number 7, I believe that to be Anthony Morioni, will be inbounding the ball. We know Anthony from our days back with Legacy Lacrosse. Word has it he's now playing for a newly formed team called the Long Island Rush. We wish him luck. pass goes high, runs out of bounds, will turn over. Trebbing will inbound that ball from behind the cage. Number 33 will be coming straight at us. He feeds over to Fitz. Number 4, Fitzsimmons, carries up the far sideline. Oh, can't do that, Timmy. Moving pick. That'll cause either, man, it's definitely a turnover. Sorry, we are still all even, so that's just a turnover penalty. Looks like a new midfield package here for the Sayville team. Nice handle there by number 6. Feeds infield. Number 33 is running hard, looking for room to shoot. Nice save there by Russo. Russo outlets upfield to the Johnny T. Nice scoop there. He carries upfield, brings it safely up into the box, uncontested. He feeds Rail. Rail feeds Rooney. Rooney dunks it in. So that was the Johnny T. Tirana feeding upfield to Dylan Rail, 17, over to Rooney, number 2, bringing up the Bulls tally to 5. Cottage in for the face-off. Far side, we've got 28 Noche. Near side, 81 Malandrucolo. That name is starting to roll off the tongue here. Another pinch and pop there for Cottage, who quickly dumps off to Noche. Great way to win a possession, and off we go. Noche feeds downfield to Rail. Rooney's looking for Rail on that cut, unable to get the stick up. And we've got Calavecchia and Mangles playing catch at the restraining line. Mangles runs downhill, hits the brakes, spins reverse roll. Nobody's cutting, nobody's moving. Is everybody tired? Rooney brings his man up. He's going to roll under him. Rooney got hit hard. He got slashed on that, and that'll create a man up opportunity for the Bulls. Sorry, my tent is imposing on our field of vision. Tell you what. Too hard. Sorry, on that whistle, we've got what I assume to be a 60-second penalty starting up. Extra man offense is out here. The package consists of Rooney, Mangles, Devlin, Noche, and Fitzsimmons, and Rail. And Rail goes low on that one. Puts it low, worm burner, puts the tally at 6. We'll be right back. Face-off coming up. Cottage sweeps through his legs, feeds Noche on a perfect roll pass. Can't make that look any easier if he tried. Noche runs downhill. He's getting checked up there. Ball is chased down by Rail. Feeds Ruggiero. That was Devlin unassisted, putting another one in the top right corner, bringing the score to 7. Just noticed, I'll say it after this. And we're back after that Devlin goal. Brady Greco sweeps through his legs. Nice sweep, but the long pole was able to get there before Vanderbrink. Just noticed that Rooney has come off the field from his X position, has his helmet off and looks to be nursing an injury. He was the player slashed before that last man-up opportunity, so maybe he's just getting looked at. Russo makes that save look easy. He comes out of the crease, heaves it up to number 7, Morioni. I should say Morioni was the one that tried to intercept that. Kyle Jablonski, number 88, chasing that ball down here. Lots of purple jerseys, not nearly as many whites out here. Number 6 does come up with it. Malandrecolo comes up with that, runs upfield. He flicks over to Devlin, who gets checked hard. Knocks the ball loose. I believe there to be about 20 minutes left in this game, so we are about the halfway mark. Shot hits the back of the cage. Russo rakes that one back in to call goalie ball. Heaves one upfield to Jablonski, and that ball will roll up here. Doesn't get out of bounds, and Jablonski feeds Rail to maintain that possession. Rail feeds Devlin. Devlin to Rail. Rail to Ruggiero. Ruggiero to Greco. Shot gets deflected. Chased down by Rail. Pass doesn't connect. Rail rakes it in. Shot gets deflected. Runs out of bounds. Ball will turn over. Field hockey going on, and they're able to scoot one through. Another point on the board for Sayville, bringing the score to 7-2. Cottage with another win. Runs downhill. Room to shoot. Goes wide. Rooney got slashed and is now out. It's hard to tell from across the field, but it looks like they're icing his neck or shoulder.
What's that?
I have no idea. Oh, that shot goes high. No flags fly on all that stick work. Ball is out of bounds. Ball will turn over to White. Looks like Jablonski's got banged up on the side. He's getting looked at by a coach. Do we have enough long poles out there? 12, 96, and 42. Yes, we do. I have enough power in this battery. Just before 6 p.m. here. I believe this game will wrap up around 6:11, 6:12 or so. Number 13 works his way downhill, shoots and is saved by Russo, who quickly outlets to Mangles, spins his way upfield. There's a flag down. He rolls into trouble, comes back out of trouble. Devlin shoots and scores, and there is a flag down, so we'll get another shot at this with an extra man opportunity. Present score is 8-2. About 15 minutes remain. Short-handed face-off happening here. Baraselli near side, Noche far side. Noche scoops the sweep. Ball still down. Oh, ball's popped. Sayville comes up with it. That is number 7, Anthony Morioni. They need to try to kill this penalty. They can double him up here. Morioni gets rid of the ball. Long pass, doesn't connect, hits it and waiting attackman in the corner. Sayville's doing a pretty good job of killing this penalty here. Ball's down. Trebbing picks that one up, runs upfield. They're almost back to even, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 10th is in the way. And they are now back to even, so if they're going to do this, they're going to do it now. Penalty is killed. Mangles spinning through trouble. It's got Ruggiero down low. Doesn't see him. Ruggerio's one-on-one with a defender here. Rolls through, gets pushed back out. Fitzsimmons can be carried behind. Jumping turn shot doesn't go. Ball turns over on the goalie's effort. Ball gets checked loose, scooped up by Fitzsimmons. He's one-on-one, can't find anyone to help him out. He hits the brakes. He rips, whoa! Rips, big rip, gets picked off by a defenseman, Morioni. Number 3 comes up with it, gets stopped in his tracks by Devlin. Pass to the attackman, doesn't work. Trebin comes up with the ground ball. Feeds Russo in the cage. Russo hands off to Noche, who will take his time coming upfield. Sorry, my tent is bending. Feeds Mangles. Mangles' shot is saved at the 5-hole. Whistle gets blown. I don't hear what the call is. Whatever it was, they awarded possession to the Bulls. I am running out of steam here. I don't know how these kids are still playing. So Noche runs a guy over and then sits on him. Flags go flying. And sticks go flying. Looks like there's, let's see. Can't tell who's getting ejected here. Fitzsimmons gets pushed off. Noche was going toe-to-toe with the Sayville player. He's being escorted off. The Sayville player is being escorted off. And the refs will take their time to figure out what went wrong. By my clock, we got about 10 minutes left in this game. I bet it takes damn near 2 minutes to figure this out. We'll be right back. All right, on that last penalty, I think the refs are afraid of it getting a little more chippy, so they're going to call it a game. That will mean the Smithtown Bulls will walk away with a victory. The score I have it is 8-2. Of course, we'll flush that out when we get back to editing and producing this up. But congratulations to the Bulls. First tournament of the season. They'll go home with a victory. And we can all go home and warm up and dry off. We'll be back and we'll see you at the next tournament in a couple of weeks. Take care, everybody. Be sure to hit that like button and make sure you're subscribing to Red Wolf Video Productions. If you do subscribe, make sure you hit that notification button so you do get notified when I do put up new films. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Easter's coming up. Hope the Easter Bunny treats everybody well. Take care.